Strong defensive performance for you guys for the second straight game. Tonight, what was the biggest key?
Biggest key was just being relentless after the quarterback. All week, Coach Martin and Coach Baker, they just preached, just being relentless. Don't give up. Make them feel us. That's key to game, winning the game.
Getting to the quarterback, you guys had 6 sacks in the game, 9 tackles for loss. You personally had 2 sacks. What for you personally was working so well today?
I just the intensity. Like I tried to bring, like coming off the ball. I just kept telling myself, just keep running until I made the play.
Ricky, Matthew Hargrove here with the College Heights Herald. D'Angelo Malone and then Devin Key breaking some records tonight. Can you just talk about what their leadership has meant to your team?
They're big time playmakers, big leaders on this team. Like this is their team right now, and just me being a young guy, I'm just learning from them, and I'm trying to do my part to make just as many plays as they make, consistently, even in practice.
Ricky, to kind of go off of Matthew's question, what's been the biggest impact those guys have had on you?
Just watching like how they carry themselves. You can tell like they're the difference in the room. Like every time they walk in the room, you can tell they're different than everybody else. And I want to be like them one day.
You still have quite a bit of time here. You're just a redshirt freshman. From when you first got here up until the start of this year, and then the start of this year, starting games now, 8 games, 9 games now. It seems like you had your best performance of the game here. What's this whole progression been like from your time that you first got here on the Hill up until this game today?
My progression has just been the young guy and just kind of watching everybody in front of me and how they practice, how they perform, how they get ready. The mental approach they take to the game, from watching Jalen George last year to Jeremy Darvin this year, I'm just constantly watching and learning. And then I try to mimic what they do and try to do it better.
Ricky, it's Jeff Light to WBKO. When you guys are, the game's online, you have to make a stop, like that last drive when Southern Miss had. What's kind of like your mindset and the mindset of the defense when like everything's kind of riding on you all to get a stop to win the game?
It's just going back to what I said earlier, just being relentless. Let's get it. Let's put this on our back. On the up front as a D-line, like we were just preaching, we have to get him down. Like we have to. Like it's a must.
Hey, Ricky, Tyler Mansfield, Rivals.com. I guess getting this win now, you lost 2 straight games. To get a win tonight, you're back next week for senior day. Just how big is that to get a win, heading into the final stretch of the season?
It gives us momentum. It just shows us that we can win. It's possible. If we just play sound defense, everyone does their jobs, and we just keep bringing that extra effort, we can win.
Ricky, this is Jared with the Daily News again. You guys have one of the best passing defenses in the country. When people say that, they often think of the secondary guys. Southern Miss just 67 yards passing. How much pride as a defensive line do you guys take in a stat like that as well?
I mean, because we know, like, people who don't play football, they think it's the secondary, but we know as up front that we were doing our part in, making that quarterback uncomfortable, and, if he's uncomfortable, he can't make the throws he wants to, which helps the secondary out. I mean, we have really good secondary, but, we play a part in that too.